Ain't like that. Ain't like that. Ain't like that. No. Let me explain this. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. Whoa, come on. Yo, what's up, y'all? I'm back to another videos. When about a quick start. About a few months ago, probably in November, I was just like on my phone, watching someone on TikTok until I see who pops on the phone. So this girl, the name Cooking with Kaya. I'm not gonna lie though, she know how to cook. I was like, okay, she can cook, all that stuff. She could cook good, but we're getting into it. How about this line who said,
wake up and make your man some breakfast before I do.
I think that's the reason why the girl who started heating up, and most of the guys that I know, but I'm seeing many videos about it. I'm trying to see who it is, but most of the people who is a guy who's simping for her, and I'm not gonna lie, I was like, how is even that happen, bro? I was saying like, I mean, she can cook, but reason why they get guys' attention is because you know, she can do that. Nah, I can't. I ain't worried about it. But today I'm gonna get to with my homeboys, you know, who bought before. Alright, then we're back for the business. We have to do some videos, and we're gonna react to some who made a video about cooking with Kaya, cause she could cook just like Ramsay, you know. She become a next chef, but the way what she posing is just. And further ado, let's begin. Your feed.
Yo. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya.
But if for whatever reason you are living under a rock and you don't know who I'm talking about, Kaya is a female influencer who recently blew up all over the internet for her cooking skills. But there's a catch. She's conventionally attractive. And now I only say conventionally because she's very clearly an attractive woman, and beauty is within the eye of the beholder, right? But the way guys are simping for her online, I'm not gonna lie, it feels a little unprecedented. But I digress. She looks good, and she can cook even better. So you're probably looking at me like, okay, Berto, she looks good, she can cook. Why does this even matter? What's the big deal? So on one side of the coin, you have every bottom-feeding gooner breaking up with their girlfriends to be in a one-sided virtual relationship with this girl. I'm talking levels of
They said that they would break up with this girl just for cooking with Kaya, who doesn't even know them.
I'm tripping. My mic is muted. I heard you. That was, I don't know what to say. Like,
of simping that we just haven't seen before. I mean, just take a look at Kai's comment section. And on the other side of that coin, women are going into an absolute frenzy with fires and pitchforks, hoping to see the end of this girl's career because they feel she's too revealing, when the whole point of her videos are to cook. Which, if I'm being pretty honest, coming from women nowadays, that just sounds so hypocritical, but we'll get into that. I think what's really driving these girls insane is Kaya will start her videos saying something like, if you don't cook for your man, I will, and take him. And while I can sympathize why as a woman you might take that as some type of diss or something, when you take a step back and think about it, guys, we're on the internet and people clickbait for you to watch their videos all the time with different things leading into their videos. So I just don't feel like this is the craziest thing anyone's ever done. It'd be different if you saw your boyfriend or partner in the video cheating on you live action with this Cooking with Kaya girl, but that's just not the case. She gets on there.
Oh yeah, it just pops on my phone for some reason. I was like, why did it? It's always had to pop up on my For You page on TikTok while I try to get on a TikTok. Like, I'm trying to find some memes and stuff on the video, but all I see is Cooking with Kaya on my For You page. Have they ever popped on your For You page before?
nah.
That's crazy.
It's
I'm
because
the
I haven't
only.
watched it. It's why it didn't pop up.
Cheeks, and then she actually gets to cooking. But for whatever reason, people are going absolutely insane over this. And what's even crazier is something that I've personally noticed at the time of me recording this video, Kaya only had like 15 cooking videos up on her TikTok. So with only 15 videos, she is now literally one of, if not the most talked about girl on the internet right now, garnishing millions and millions of views on anything she posts. And I just can't help but feel like this is a direct correlation of the negative narrative that feminists have been trying to push over the last couple of years. The whole women don't need a man thing. We're talking about toxic femininity. I feel like for the past couple of years, there's just been a wave of women just trying to convince all girls to hate men. So when a girl like Kaya comes along, who actually again looks pretty good, but is pushing the narrative, oh, I can cook really good and I like to cook for men and take care of them, and shit, if you don't take care of yours, I'll take that nigga.
Girl, I can take your man if you tried Kaya's chicken pasta.
This information has got feminists ready to start World War III. But we gotta give props where props are due. When I tell you the meals that this girl is cooking,
That's crazy. This is crazy.
Start cooking with Ty who take your man. That's wild.
Yeah, that's the line that got the girls more attention.
Pretty sure Dude's gonna do that. I'm pretty sure Dude's gonna do that.
I know.
Cause she's just so fine. That's how he is. They go like, okay, I'm gonna come to your house and eat some cookies and do something else. I ain't gonna say it. You know what I'm talking about.
What I gotta say is she know how to cook. She couldn't just run a restaurant. Not she's other hot, but yeah. She could just run to the food trucks, but the video with the get out of the line is just, you should say make sure you cook for your man before she do. They really got a whole lot of heated girls against these one girls, but also got so many guys attention. Decided to break up with this girl to be getting attention to someone who know how to cook.
quite literally looks like Chef Ramsay level of cooking. And for my anime fans, I'm talking about Sanji type dishes, bruh. And based off what she's showing on the internet, she is more than happy to do this for her men and for any of the starving brothers out there that aren't getting home cooked meals from their woman. It's unfortunate, but it really seems as if girls nowadays just hate the idea of stepping into their feminine nature and, you know, playing some part of their gender role. I'm not saying all women should know how to cook, but since when did it become a crime that women do know how to cook? Let's just keep it a stack. Men do like girls that cook for them. Me at my age right now, honestly, that's kind of a deal breaker. After a long day of hard work, I would love to come back home to my girl with a cooked meal on the table. So here we have a girl who's willing to do what all the girls do nowadays, which is thirst trap on the internet, but then actually add some value with her cooking skills. If you ask me, it's kind of like no wonder she has the success she has now. But the hypocrisy is just absolutely insane, bro. Because girls will deadass get on the internet, support women that post half-naked photos on OF and sell it to weak-minded men, and deadass call that strong and independent. We're talking about literally selling corn here. But then we have a girl here that's promoting being sexy and cooking for her man, and nobody wants to support her from the female community? I don't know, man. This shit kind of feels like we're moving backwards as a society, bruh. I honestly think this Kaya girl's getting way more hate than she deserves. I mean, look, does she need to shake her ass in the beginning of every video? Probably not. But would y'all watch it if she didn't, though? Probably not. So I think that's just her way of baiting people into watching her content that actually
really did dancing before cooking. That really got guys' attention. Imagine what Kate would see. He definitely gonna check in. He definitely gonna check it. You know how Kate is.
Yep.
is providing value to people. It is sad to say that that's what we've come to getting people to watch content, but I can be honest and say I am way more supportive of seeing this instead of women selling out and selling their body on OF for real. Shorty's literally using what her mama gave her. What I will say though is I think the Kaya situation might actually be a little bit more positive than anyone is actually willing to talk about, because now I think that other women that have skills that they probably weren't willing to show, they might lean into that instead of just going straight into selling their sex appeal online. Because again, Kaya is leaning into the fact that people find her attractive, but I think what's the most important thing is the root of her content is the fact that she can actually cook very good looking meals. And if this can potentially inspire other women to maybe do the same thing and not just 100% lean into the fact that they're attractive, but the fact that they are actually good at doing things, I think that could be actually pretty dope. Okay, yeah, you look good, but you're also very talented. And I think that's something that a lot more women could benefit from instead of just taking the easy way out, you know? I'm sure there are so many women out there that are very talented, whether it's cooking, singing, drawing, dancing, whatever it may be. But because we live in a society that's over-sexualizing everything, they just be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to get the easy bag and sell my body. And it's gotten so bad that society is just over-sexualized as a whole right now. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. We've all seen it. Talentless. I'm talking about brain dead content. The only point of the content is that the girls are attractive. Like, what is going on? I feel like to actually call yourself a content creator, at the very least, have some type of skill that is demonstrated within the content. I'm not trying to hate on my beautiful ladies out there that do these things, but it's like, bro, you literally were just born that way. That's not actually talent in any way, shape, or form. At the end of the day, I don't really care that much about any of this, but the reason I made this video is because I do feel like there's an underlying message that women really can be inspired by something like this and opt to actually develop some type of skills when they're making content rather than just doing the whole OF thing.
Oh yeah, you got
as far as
Kaya
Kaya goes, at this particular moment, she has my support. I hope she keeps thriving and striving in whatever it is she's doing. Only time will tell if she's gonna be here today or gone tomorrow. What I kind of hope doesn't happen though is she doesn't lean too far into the sex appeal and then ends up just doing what everybody else is doing anyway, because we've seen similar situations before. Do you guys remember that Salt Bae guy, the dude that would sprinkle the salt down on meat with his elbow or some shit? That guy went on to make a 5-star restaurant in Miami and had celebrities from all over the world flying in just so he could do his little signature thing, and that was within the cooking niche. So I think there's actually some potential here for Kaya to keep scaling her actual skills of cooking and maybe do something similar where, I don't know, maybe she has a restaurant, maybe she starts selling some cooking guides, but something down that lane that can actually leave a strong legacy and actually be a legitimate business. But if she leans too far left into the, oh, I just look good thing, I mean, you know,
it is what it is.
Maybe she can make some money, but what is that really worth? With that being said, let me know what you guys think about the situation. This is my first time making a video like this, so give me some feedback on that as well. If you guys want,
This is crazy.